Till you find your way back home.
Hey, what's up guys? So today's video is going to be kind of like an introduction to the supplement video for the blueprint. Just want to let you guys know, well, a little update on the bulking. Just want to give you guys a little view of what my body looks like, just starting into it, you know, the first step in. What I'm doing right now is I'm making chicken right now. I bulk make my chicken, so I, take it out of the package, cut it, season it, just put it into a pot, you know, cook it up real nice, and that goes into a Tupperware container, and just pop it in the fridge, and I'll always have meals readily available for me. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is what happened last night. So last night was a killer leg session. I woke up today and, well, my legs really, hold on guys. I woke up today and my legs were completely obliterated. I mean, I'm walking right now. They were really sore. I'll just let you guys know that. They were really sore. My hamstrings were sore because yesterday I did hamstring volume, so that was also something new. I only was able to get 200 grams of carbs last night, and I'll tell you why. Granted, I could have got more if I actually felt like it and, you know, thought about my evening a little differently, but I ran out of different sources of carbs to eat. I actually ran out of ice cream last night, and I ran out of my little gummy worm, peach ring, Sour Patch Kids variations. I ran out of those, so I had to run down to Kroger, and I got some other carbs. I'm going to show you guys what I got. So, got a little peanut butter Captain Crunch. This might be one of my favorite cereals, just because growing up, it was very rare that I was able to get peanut butter Captain Crunch. It was only when I went to a friend's house and we woke up in the morning after sleeping over and after playing Halo all night, and I got peanut butter Captain Crunch, because all that was at the house was oatmeal or Special K, or if you guys even know this cereal called Total, it's like the most bland cereal, the most bland cereal you could ever think of. But that's all I really had for cereal wise back when I was a kid. So I got peanut butter Captain Crunch, that's gonna be used tonight. And I got, it's like a piece of bread, you know. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing tonight, but that'll be used in my first meal. Turn this down, this stuff is about to burn my chicken. Close call, guys. So I got my bread, that's going to be used in my first meal, and then I have barbecue sauce. Now, this isn't a main carb that I'll be getting, and I don't go out of my way to coat my, you know, food in barbecue sauce or any sauce that's high in carbs, but this stuff it adds up. You know, every time you add a sauce, it's going to add a specific amount of calories, whether it's a fat-based sauce or it's a carb-based sauce like barbecue sauce. So keep that in mind, especially when you're cutting, especially if you're cutting, you know, you want to kind of avoid sauces at all costs, because the more you can eat real foods and not be like a sauce or like another condiment that's gonna, you know, skew your macros, you'll be able to eat more food and therefore be a happy camper when you're cutting. But that's just a little update, guys. This is just a little clip that I'm going to put into my part 4 of the blueprint of the Lean Bulking 2.0. Stay tuned, guys. What's up, family? So this is going to be the 4th part of the blueprint for the Lean Bulk 2.0 series that I'm doing. Just wanted to give you guys an update on the physique. So as you guys know, with the Lean Bulk, you never really know what you're going to get, especially from start to finish, because I noticed that, like I said before in a previous video, you don't really know if a Lean Bulk works until you find out it doesn't work because you lose your abs. So what I'm trying to do is give you guys a little view about what my body is looking like through a daily aspect of bulking. So right now we're in my bathroom, and it does have some pretty good lighting, but it really, you know, this is what I base my progress off of every time. You know, I'll wake up in the morning and I come and look in is exactly how my body looks. So as you can see, you know, you can kind of make out the underlines of the bottom two abs here. You know, those are normally the first to go, especially for me whenever I'm bulking. So, I mean, as you can see, you know, I'm not really getting too big. Let's do a little posing. So nothing really much has changed. The scale, let me tell you guys, I just had my coffee and my first pre-workout meal. One meal out of the 3 or 4 that I'm gonna have every day. And so the scale is gonna be off just a little bit, maybe like a half a pound or so. So, and I can contribute the weight gain to probably hanging on to a little bit of water, because I have been using some spices and carbs that have a good bit of sodium in it, and also just getting the carbs back into my muscles for like muscle glycogen, things like that. But nothing too crazy is happening. I mean, right now I feel great. My triceps really hurt. I did a lot of tricep volume on arm day 2 days ago. Give you guys a little look-see at what those are like. Yeah, my triceps still a little bit sore. For whatever reason, my back gets sore every single time I do. It's almost like when I think about working it gets sore. That's the craziest thing. But I want to give you guys a quick update as to what I look like, the lean bulk progress. I'll probably do this every time I make a video just to keep you guys updated, you know, keep myself accountable to make sure I'm not looking like a slob after this bulk. But thanks guys, supplements coming in soon, same video, stay tuned. What's up family? So we're gonna dive into what exactly the supplements I will be taking during the density bulking, aka the lean bulk 2.0. Now, hopefully you guys have seen my first supplement video I made. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link to that on the screen here and let you guys know that the supplements will not vary at all, basically, from what I've been taking as opposed to what I'm taking now for the lean bulk. The only thing that's going to be different a little bit is the amount I take and exactly when I take it. So I will be taking more creatine during the day. Only about 5 to 10 more grams though. And that's going to be with my morning coffee, and that's just going to be in with my morning coffee. You know, 5 grams of my morning coffee. If I feel like having another cup of coffee later in the day, I'll go ahead and have some more creatine there. So only about 5 to 10 grams increase. With the whey protein, instead of me taking 10 to 15 grams of my morning coffee, I'm going to be taking about 20 to 30. I stick somewhere in between those ranges, normally around 25. Leucine, I will only be taking post-workout, just how it was with my cut, except I'll be taking 5 grams instead of 3. With my waxy maize or carb powder, anything like that, I'll be taking closer to 40 grams to 100 grams with my post-workout shake. I normally stay at 40 just because I'm not a huge fan of waxy maize. The taste makes it chalky in my post-workout shake, and I'm not a huge fan of it. My fish oil and multivitamins are going to be the same, you know, taking the same amount. Multivitamin in the morning, fish oil spread out throughout the day. I will be excluding the fat burner just because I'm not too concerned about putting on weight. Now, if I'm putting on just fat, yeah, that is a concern of mine. And if I see within the next few episodes that I'm putting on more fat than I should be, I might invest in a fat burner, or at least, and I'll probably do this first, I'll at least increase my cardio. But supplements wise, hasn't changed much, and it won't change at all. Just the amount taken and exactly when. Now, another thing I want to talk to you guys about is caffeine. So caffeine in the form of coffee or tea. It says in John Keefer's guidelines for density bulking that you only want to be getting 200 to 400 milligrams of caffeine at least in one of your AM coffee drinks. Now that's all fine and dandy. I like to increase my caffeine. Why? Because I'm not too caffeine sensitive. You know, whenever I was doing my cut, I was having coffee 2, 3, 4 times a day. Now you think, oh, that's a lot. Well, it didn't really affect me a whole lot. For whatever reason, I'm not sensitive to caffeine and the effects. I don't get shaky or jittery or things like that. So I didn't have to worry about it. Another thing, and this is just a recipe of mine that I wanted to fill you guys in with. If you guys don't like the taste of coffee or hate black coffee and have not tried carb backloading coffee, one, you're missing out, because mixing your coffee with your whey protein is really, really good. If you haven't tried it, go try it. But one, what I like to do for added flavor is put tea, a little tea bag in my coffee. It makes the coffee taste even better, more so than just with your whey protein alone. So if you haven't, go ahead and try that, guys, because I'm telling you, I will never go back to, it's not like I ever have, but I will never go back to drinking just plain black coffee again. One, because I can get some protein in this as well, and I can get some tea with added caffeine in it too. So it's a win-win situation for me. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, go ahead and post them in the comments section, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Vince, aka Vinny Flex, signing out. And remember, guys, always stay flexed.